welcome on back to another episode of Two Fat Drunks. I'm JDV.
And I'm War Pig.
This is the Evil Genius Entertainment's weekly show that we try to give you some content worth, and it is worth more than one scintilla, War Pig.
We hope you like it.
Anyway, on this week's episode, we're going to talk about the most famous composer in movie history that you've never heard of.
That I've never heard of?
The most famous composers. I got one of the greatest composers of movie music ever of all time.
Have they never heard of?
Well, yeah. Well, I'm saying some of them maybe you haven't heard of. He's one of the best composers of all time, and you can't name him. And who is this mystery composer coming up?
It's Tiny Tim.
Next. No, it's not Tiny Tim.
Why couldn't it be? It could be Tiny Tim. You don't know?
For great movie music composers.
No, you can't sit here and quote to me fucking Tiny Tim's entire career.
So,
you're going to go tiptoe through the tulips and think, oh, I know the whole fucking catalog. You don't know all the work he did with Burt Bacharach. You don't know all the work he did with Bill Conti. You don't know all the work he did on TV. He worked with Pete Carpenter. You don't know Tiny Tim.
yeah, it's not Tiny Tim, man. It's just not.
No?
No.
Who am I thinking of?
It's coming up now
On Two Fat Drunks. Okay,
I think
let's
most
get serious.
people would know John Williams if you said,
Instantly.
Vangelis.
Anyone who watches this show,
okay,
yeah,
like
sure.
Jerry Goldsmith. Oh,
Absolutely.
yeah, sure. I mean, there are some.
Danny Elfman. Yep.
Danny
they would know
Elfman.
that instantly.
Silvestri, one of the guy who's doing the Avenger movies
Exactly.
right now.
And now,
But
who did the music for Avatar?
Yeah, who did do the music for Avatar?
Who did the music for Star Trek II, Wrath of Khan?
He did. That's right. He did Wrath of Khan. He did
Field of Dreams.
He did Aliens.
Aliens.
Battle Beyond the Stars.
With Richard Thomas. Who did all that? Huh? Who did Wolfen with Albert Finney?
He did Braveheart.
Dude, he did Braveheart.
Come on, man. He did Braveheart. You should be boom.
He should be boom, right here. Boom. Right there, right?
Aliens is one of the greatest scary movie soundtracks of all
Just the
time.
beginning. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, no, no, no. It's fucking, you're like, I don't want to.
There's always that trumpet in James Horner.
You gave the name away. You just gave it away. You just gave it away.
It's James Horner.
It's James Horner. It's James Horner.
Maybe that's why he has so many horns.
You think so?
James Horner, who died a few years ago.
Is he dead?
In an airplane crash. He was
What?
He was piloting his own airplane, and he died in a tragic accident.
I'm gonna go conspiracy on you here.
Well, hold up.
Hold
Wait
a
minute. Anyway, we're going to talk about right now. We are going to talk about to us somebody who should be much more famous than I think that he is, and that's James Horner.
Fantastic. I mean, really, just to think about
I'm pretty sure he did
music,
Titanic too.
He did do Titanic. He did do a lot of collaborations with Cameron, which is wild that he's dead. I mean, he just fucking I mean, just music that really. And
Celine
I guess
Dion is the one that really kind of got famous
because of My Heart Will Go On.
Yes, but
right?
it wasn't James Horner. I think
was
if you
her
asked
song.
who wrote that song, who wrote the music for Titanic,
Oh, you mean Celine Dion?
they might even say John Williams.
That's gotta suck, right? Like when you're doing totally kick-ass, where you're like, "Wow, I bet you know
I'm
who
not
I
saying
am."
that
Like,
the man was not famous. He's much more famous than we are.
yeah, but like
what I'm saying is
industry
that-
famous and like on your lips famous.
Yeah, we're like an average
Like the
person.
DSO is not gonna do an evening with James Horner, right? They're gonna do an evening with John Williams.
Yeah, when you talk about the Vienna Orchestra, you talk about the Boston Pops. When you talk about
Right.
some of these
Who are they gonna play?
really great
Big orchestra.
existing orchestras that will redo music, like Basil Palladoros's Conan the Barbarian has been redone a few times by full-on orchestras. There's some great the Vienna concert covering of
Their
Star
whole
Trek
orchestra. Oh,
for the 50. I mean,
That's actually
it's amazing
badass.
live performance by the
But-
orchestra.
James Horner did Star Trek II Wrath of Khan.
So I
Which
guess
is
that's true.
Badass soundtrack, dude. If you fucking throw on Wrath of Khan, you're like, wow, man, I want to get on a boat and like, just sail the sea and man a cannon and
Yeah, Wrath of Khan is sort of the
Get
accumulation of
sodomy.
all the soundtracks he had done up to that point. Because Battle Beyond the Stars, there's a lot of Wrath of Khan. You can see where it's the next
you see his
evolution.
style, right?
It's the
I mean,
next
this is his
evolution
whole
of-
bit, right?
huge, big, nautical, brave scores that you can hum.
Like swelling.
I will say this. I say this all the time to people, and they get mad at me when I talk about it. It's like this is how I judge music. The greatest music of all time is the music you can hum.
Yeah, it's true.
And
because it stays in your head.
I'm
that way.
not
It's just
saying
a
that
melody.
there aren't some great scores that aren't scary as
Unhummable.
You're right, but I'm just specifically like scary or heroic, genre type music. But no, I mean like Flight of the Valkyries, you can hum it. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 ba-dum, bum, 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 ba-dum, bum. You can hum it. It's a song. It's not just it's not just sound
It
effects.
doesn't just sit there. It's not in the background. It's
look,
driving.
I'm
your
guilty
viewing.
of it as anybody. I'm not. I
yeah,
am
wow.
dead guilty of it. And
Sodomy with a goat.
it's that I try to make my music. If it's supposed to be scary now, I'll play some kind of scary, ominous sounding.
Because music
sounds.
has a purpose.
But we're not. I haven't been able to come up with like John Carpenter's Halloween.
Right.
Bum, There's been a million like songs that riff on that, man.
Why not? It's because it's so simple and primal, I think that with
but it's also a song. It's something that you can
follow the melody.
you can tap
right?
it out on you can if you're a good enough drummer, you can kind of tap out.
Like
the
if you
rhythm.
go Star Trek 2, bum 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 bum, and then right. I mean that is great.
That's what I'm
composition,
saying.
Dude.
Balls
That's great
out. Like
composition.
James Horner put his balls out on the table every
and
time
they
he
were
did
awesome. They were huge.
a
Balls.
soundtrack. I mean, the theme for Braveheart. I guess
do you say?
that's a horn. I guess.
All of you will die today.
I know who my father was. Come on, man.
Your army has no cavalry.
300 heavy.
Almost shake the vinegar. We gotta do a Braveheart episode.
Or
at some point.
make spears.
Make spears longer than a man.
Some men are
Longer than others.
longer than others.
Oh, your mother been telling stories
But,
about
I
me
mean,
again.
just
God damn, I love that movie.
So man,
How manly can you
the
get?
soundtrack to Aliens is amazing.
That is a
whole-
great soundtrack.
When she's coming up that elevator with the alien at the end, I mean, that when they're
No, you know
flying
what-
away from the goddamn.
Dude, you know the bit.
Gosh darn.
No, when she's driving the fucking APC, that whole
Mm-hmm.
dun dun dun. You had your chance, Gorman, and fucking she's fucking blasting like
Fudging. Try to keep it clean here on the show, pig.
Dear YouTube, my apologies. I talk like a man. Sorry. Please continue.
Butthole is what you talk like.
Femme fatale, you fucking feminine piece of shit. Goddamn lip-wristed, no good. Pantyhose wearing piece of shit. You were saying?
James Horner was a
Fine, man.
really good movie score. Took a dark turn there, Brody.
What are you gonna cry?
Oh, we were friends.
You're gonna cry? Huh? Your thong too tight?
Yeah, so
there, huh,
give
sissy
me a
boy?
couple other ones.
Field of Dreams.
The
Dude,
Dreams.
anyone who watches Field of Dreams just go,
You're my paw. You're my paw.
and honestly, look, you mentioned something earlier, and it kind of made me laugh, but it shouldn't because it's important. Battle Beyond
You
the
hate
Stars.
to bathe.
No, I don't hate debate. I avoid it. It's a religious thing. I've tried to explain this to you. You're obviously a racist. It's cool, though. It's cool.
I just hate smelly people. And you stink.
I mean, stink, it's real relative. I mean, anyway,
Battle
Battle
Beyond the
Beyond the Stars, man.
Bum,
Hey, but you know what? For a fucking cheesy B sci-fi flick, it's got a swell-ass score. You're like, wow, this is actually much better than I thought. Because the music is really good, and I like listening to it.
The music is what makes that movie so fun to watch.
And that's key, man.
But again, he
element.
took his insanely large elephant balls and put them on the table and came up with a theme.
Let me set these here.
A hummable, heroic theme that just, I mean, he just
makes the movie badass, which otherwise would have been
And do you know who did the special effects for Battle Beyond the Stars?
Ooh.
It's dirt simple if you think about the topic.
The guy from fucking Battlestar Galactica?
We've already said his name. We've already mentioned his name on the
James Cameron? Did James Cameron do it?
Yes, he did.
I know he worked on Escape from New York. I did not know.
Yeah, he worked for Roger Corman. He was
there you go. Roger Corman. Oh, nice work.
So that is my where Ben Cameron heard the score to the Battle Beyond the Stars and went, yeah, all right, James Horner could do my movie any time of the week, and he did.
Aliens, Titanic.
Did he do True Lies too?
Ooh, I don't know the answer to that question. That's a good question.
That is a good question. And I'd say we'll write it here.
We'll put it.
But we're not going to put it. I'm not going to do it.
It's never going to happen.
You look it up.
Ask about it. Put it in the comments, and maybe I'll respond. But probably not. I'm just... Look, I drink a lot when I do this show. By the time you see me... I'm sauced, man. I'm really out of my fucking head. I can barely form a coherent sentence.
Swearing again.
Let alone follow a narrative. Like, I knew James Horner when I walked in, but I found out things while I was talking, and I'm still drunk. So I'm going to have another beer if you kindly hand me one. Since you're over there being as useless as possible, you might as well make yourself marginally useful. Wow, humanity confirmed. Thank you. By the way, this evening, Rolling Rock. And real quick, before anything else happens, I want to say hi to Robert Motes. I hope I'm not fucking your name up. He's from the UK. He's one of our fans, along with fucking Token Dave and Artist by Night. And hey, guys, you know what? Other channels don't appreciate our fans. We do. I love that you watch the show. It's fucking great. You guys are awesome. Thank you for watching
here's
our
to
shit.
the three of you.
Hey, all three of you guys are fucking great. I love you.
All right, so anyway, that's been our tribute show to James Horner.
James Horner, man.
Check it out. A lot of me names tonight, I gotta be honest.
I'm sorry. Again.
The whole show's cut.
The whole show's gone.
The whole show's
that
cut.
fucked the whole show.
All right, so like, subscribe, share, love each other. Until then, bye. This episode, we're going to talk about one of the greatest composers of movie music ever that I would think could be okay.
Sorry, guys. Again, not stunt beer.
Try not to retch on your co-host butthole.
I can't make any promises.
The fudge, man. You just... Yeah, okay. It's just the worst episode. I can make it worse.
I'm doing my best here.
You're terrible on
Sabotage,
TV.
Totals. I'm great on TV. Come on. I mean, look at that face.
You're like a freak show.
Be sure to visit evilgeniusentertainment.com for exclusive content, swag, casting call news, and much, much more.